Hello strength fans, Tyler Harnett with metalperformance.ca coming at you with a quick video from my kitchen to talk about some strategies that you can use to help you lose some body fat, or rather strategies that you can use to implement when you're on like a cut or you're trying to lose body fat and you're eating in a deficit, and some of those foods get really monotonous. And some of these tips, a lot of you guys have probably implemented or maybe you haven't thought of, and they're really, really simple. When you're eating in a deficit and you're trying to lose body fat, your body's going to play tricks on you. You're going to have, strange cravings, and that's just your internal system trying to get you back to, quote unquote homeostasis or what it knows. Okay. So you guys need to be the programmer. You guys need to be in charge. Your conscious mind needs to override that. When you're dieting, you're going to get hungry. You're going to have cravings. And here are a few strategies which you can do to kind of squash some of those cravings. So I've been on a cut for about 5 weeks, and I've managed to drop about 15 pounds of body fat, and just by using some really simple techniques. I'm in a deficit. I'm eating less than I'm moving, and I'm using some different tools to sort of squash cravings myself. So the biggest one, you can do your own research on sweeteners, things like aspartame or stevia, those sorts of things. I feel they're safe, and the amount of reading I've done on it, you can find studies that say they're evil, you can find studies that say they're good, but in my heart, I feel like they're safe. So I like to crush things like, diet lemonade or root beer or things that are low or no calorie. There are sweeteners in them, but I feel like they help me stay on track. The nice thing about things like lemonade and root beer is there's no caffeine. So if you're like me and you like to crush coffees in the morning, or you might like pre-workout before training, you don't really want to be adding more caffeine into your already regimen there. Really simple. You can smash a lot of sauces. A lot of hot sauces are low or no calorie. I love dousing everything with hot sauce. If you're eating things like chicken and fish, which are, in my opinion, disgusting when they're plain, you can add things like this. A lot of sugar cravings could also be that you need salt. When you're cooking a lot at home and you're not adding salt to your meals, your sodium levels are going to be low. You need sodium. It's the biggest electrolyte, the one we lose the most through sweat. So one strategy I like to do is keep dill pickles on hand. And if I feel like I want to, eat a chocolate bar or something like that, I'll try eating like one dill pickle. I'll add this to a lot of my meals or snacks. I love sugar-free ketchup. My wife thinks I'm disgusting because I put this on my eggs. You can put this on, if you're making potatoes or whatever. This is sweet. This particular brand is sweetened with stevia, and there's only 1 gram of sugar per tablespoon. Lastly, I want to talk about your liver. Your liver is like the chemist of your body, Stan Efferding says. It does so many things for you. Cleans toxins, cleans your system, creates a lot of environments for you to burn fat too. We want to keep this nice and healthy. So one thing that really helps me with cravings is keeping real fruit juice in. A lot of coaches and nutritionists out there will say, don't drink your calories, but drink your calories. You guys drink some of them, but not a lot. I'm not having a liter of grapefruit juice or orange juice a day. I might have, say, on Stan Efferding's advice, I might, 3 times a day, I might have like 3 or 4 ounces. If it's grapefruit juice, I might have 5 because there's quite a bit less sugar in there. One cup of this is only 23 grams of carbs. So if you spread that throughout the day, you can not only keep your liver nice and happy and keep burning fat, but you can also kind of squash some cravings. Lastly, one of the things that I like to incorporate is 100% pure cranberry juice, not from concentrate. This was, again, on the advice of Stan Efferding. Thanks, Uncle Stan. I do about 4 to 8 ounces a day. 4 ounces is about 200% of the recommended daily value of iodine that we should be getting. And iodine is very healthy for your thyroid. It sort of helps it do a lot of its functions, and your thyroid is very important for fat burning. So not only do I get a little shot of fruit juice, a little bit of sugar, but it's also, I feel, very healthy. It's disgusting, but it literally tastes like medicine. But I find myself after like the first few days of implementing this, I almost look forward to it. So I get up in the morning, I have breakfast, and I always finish this up. I take like vitamin D and this as well. So there you have it. There's some strategies for you guys to implement yourself if you're not already. If you guys have any questions about nutrition or training or anything like that, please feel free to reach out. And once again, thanks for tuning in.